What if I told you that one of the things that is the most fulfilling, even though it's one of the hardest things that I do, is a tactical reset where I basically just go for a walk for 30 minutes. No media, nothing in my ears, no podcasts, no books, no music, no nothing, literally just the sounds of nature. And that 30 minutes, like I do that on purpose. I do that because I don't want to give myself a choice. Like if I get on my treadmill in my house, I'm probably going to like get on my phone and start, doing emails and start doing other things. So like in order to just completely quiet my mind, I have to quiet my environment. So a 30-minute tactical reset, just going for a walk, like literally, and just breathing and just listening to the sounds of nature can do your body, your mind, and your heart so much good. Oh man, here we are. It is the last Friday of November. It is Black Friday, and Thanksgiving in the U.S. was just yesterday. And let me tell you what, before you sprint into Christmas, let's clean up your emotional state, because if you're dragging in the month of November, you're not the minority, you're probably the majority. Because, I mean, hey, the holidays are stressful. There's lots of frustration. Sometimes there's resentment. There's financial things that tax us. And when we feel that stress, like it's very, very hard for us to lead. And we feel like we're, quite frankly, just white knuckling and surviving the holidays. I got to be honest with you guys. Like this time of year is hard for me. It's very, very hard for me. I mean, there's lots of stress, financial stuff. There's lots of moving pieces. This year is really, really unique because we've got college deadlines out the yin yang. We have deadlines for my oldest son who's trying to get into the fire academy. Like it looks totally different than what it did last year. And it's like deadline along on top of the holidays. And my second oldest is getting ready to move out next year. I mean, dude, it's crazy. So like, let's hit the reset button just a little bit. So if the month of November was a bit heavy for you, let's make December amazing. And that's what this show is all about. So I'm going to have 3 different things in this particular podcast, which is resetting your mind, resetting your marriage, and resetting how we lead our kids. So that way we've got some things that we can do in between now and the month of and the end of December, because the next 4 weeks it gets kind of crazy. So before we do that, before we jump on in, I do want to point you guys in the direction of something that we are doing Black Friday, and that is all of our Live Legendary swag. So our hats, our shirts, our Listen, Do, Prove shirts, be There Reason shirts, like everything that we have in our store, we're actually clearing out all of our inventory, every single bit of it, and we're bringing in a ton of new items. So we are selling out of everything this year, and we are knocking things 50% off. We've done 20%. That's been the most we've ever done in the past, but we're doing 50% off everything. And hopefully by the time you hear this show, we still have items in stock. So if you guys head on over to thedadedge.com/shop and use coupon code Friday, you will get 50% off every single item in your cart. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. All of our shirts, all of our hats, all of our journals, everything that we do, our knives, everything that we do is 50% off. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. That sale will end on Monday and at 11:59 p.m. Central. So take advantage. All right. So now that we're done with that, let's talk about resetting our mind. So a cluttered mind will make for a more reactive man. So in this time of year, our minds are usually pretty cluttered. Like we've got deadlines like I do. We've got gifts to get. We've got relatives that we want to see. We have relatives that we don't want to see. Our kids are seeing everything on TV and they want it, like buy me this. I want that for Christmas. And plus it's cold outside. We're getting less sunlight. So a cluttered mind, all these different things just simply makes us a bit more reactive. And most of us, we carry more what I would like to call unprocessed stress. So the stress that we feel from work, from finances, from family tension, we tend to just sort of cast it aside and not really deal with it. And not talking about this or not having a way to unpack it keeps us short-tempered, it keeps us distracted, and it keeps us disconnected. So one of the things that I have for you guys today is a tactical reset. Our entire days, like my wife and I were just talking about this the other day. We're like, my gosh, like I feel like we're always doing something. Like we never just be, like ever. Like as soon as you sit down for like 3 minutes, you feel like, shouldn't there be something I should do? or shouldn't there be something I should be checking out or something I should be following up on or whatever? And then we get antsy and then we tend to like get on our phones, or we tend to scroll through social media, or we tend to like watch TV, or we just tend to like do something. What if I told you that one of the things that is the most fulfilling, even though it's one of the hardest things that I do, is a tactical reset where I basically just go for a walk for 30 minutes. No media, nothing in my ears, no podcasts, no books, no music, no nothing, literally just the sounds of nature. And that 30 minutes, like I do that on purpose. I do that because I don't want to give myself a choice. Like if I get on my treadmill in my house, I'm probably going to like get on my phone and start, doing emails and start doing other things. So like in order to just completely quiet my mind, I have to quiet my environment. So a 30-minute tactical reset, just going for a walk, like literally, and just breathing and just listening to the sounds of nature can do your body, your mind, and your heart so much good. Like literally, and it'll probably feel really, really weird at first. Like you feel like, shouldn't I be listening to something? Shouldn't I be doing something? And the answer to that is no. Just as we have to give our bodies a break to recover, we also have to give our stress and our minds a time to recover where it's quiet. And just your sleep regimen, that doesn't count. You need these little breaks throughout the day. One other thing too, here's the second thing, is resetting our marriage. So the unopened clean slate, as I like to call it. So you guys feel like that quiet sort of tension in your marriage. It's like where there's tension and there's like pressure, but nobody's really talking about it. We just sort of like keep going about our day. And here's where it gets heated for us as couples. Like this time of year, it's the holidays and the distractions and the stressors. This is where we not only that tension starts to feel a little bit more intense and heavy. And it tends to really fester up when we get too busy, too tired, and quite frankly, even too tired or even too stubborn to reconnect. So in short, one of the things that we could do is tactically reset our marriage. And what does that look like? It could actually just look like a very honest conversation. And I just did this last night with Jessica. And I asked her like, hey, I know you and I have both been running like super hard lately. Like there's the holidays, there's getting the house ready. We hosted Thanksgiving. We're hosting Christmas. Like we're getting my son ready for college. We're getting my older son ready for the fire academy. Like there's so many things that we're carrying right now. And I just want to check in with you. Like, how are you doing? How do you think we're doing? Like, what do you think that we need to talk about that we haven't talked about? And here's some things that I think we should talk about. So I ask those questions of my wife, but I also lead her and I bring certain topics that I want to talk about too, to the conversation. That way I'm not adding to her mental load to be like, so what do you think we should talk about? What do you think we should uncover? What do you think we should unpack? Because that's heavy for her too. The other thing we do too is this is not necessarily like heroism. This is not like a grand gesture. It's a simple conversation, right? But it's a conversation that can be really, really powerful. It can be like this bookmark in the middle of this crazy, busy, chaotic story where we just take a pause and like, time out. Let me put a bookmark in this. Let's check in with each other and let's just see how each other is doing, right? What do we need to do? What conversations do we need to have? How can we recalibrate? How can we help each other out versus we're going so far, so fast in our own directions and we're not even checking in with each other. That one conversation. And after we had this conversation last night, oh my gosh, it was almost like literally like the reset. We like hit the reset button. We hugged, we kissed. Like it was great. Like I was just like, man, like why don't we talk like this more often? Just sort of check in with each other, especially this time of year. And the third thing, guys, is the reset with your kids. Okay. Which is, this is like a connection reboot. As much as the holidays are about the kids, like their schedules are busy too, and our schedules are busy. And normally we're carrying the stress and this tension and this sort of unprocessed stress into our relationship with our kids, where they probably feel that we're a bit more distracted or we have other things going on. So a tactical reset that you could do is maybe one night this week, sit down and ask your kids and just say something like, I ask them a question like, hey, what is something that you really loved about this year? Maybe something that we did together. It was a conversation, it was an experience or something for you personally. What was something that you really loved about this year? Getting them into gratitude about the year. And then also asking this question, what is something we should do together before Christmas? I asked this question to my kid, my 11-year-old, and he told me I would love to go to breakfast and put together Legos. before school. And I'm like, dude, we could totally do that. That's like the easy button. So once a week in between now and Christmas, we have dedicated a day of the week where we're going to get together for breakfast for school and do some Legos, which I love. And for him, little kids, man, they spell LOVETIME. So here's my goal for you guys. Don't wait until January 1st to reset these 3 areas of your life with yourself, with your marriage, and with your kids. Great dads, we lead with emotional tone even before the holidays begin. So that is my ask of you guys this week. It will help you just reset the holidays. It'll help you recalibrate a little bit. And by the way, do not forget about our incredible historic Black Friday sale. Again, 50% off everything. Go to thedadedge.com/shop and put in the coupon code Friday for 50% off of everything in your cart. Grab these things while supplies last, because when they're gone, we ain't restocking them. We're going to bring in all kinds of new, really cool stuff. So what you see on the website is what we have. So make sure you take advantage. Gentlemen, from my heart to yours, go out and have the best rest of November, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. Oh, I'm sorry, Monday. I'll see you guys on Monday because today is Friday. Take care, gents.